Yeah. Hey, shalom again, Cam. I get kind of interrupted today, so the video cut short. You understand? My pops came through and he checked me. So shalom barakatah again. I'll start over. All praises to Yahweh Basham El Shai. Double honor to the apostles are great millstone. That sure do rule well. So back in Psalms, I was reading Psalms chapter 17. Verse 9, it says, "From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about." Alright? Deadly because they compassing you about with death. Ultimately, they want to kill you. That is what they're compassing you about for, to friggin' end your life. Alright? Verse 10, it says, "They are enclosed in their own fat. Their mouth speak proud. With their mouth, they speak proudly." Alright? "They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places." Verse 13, it says, "Arise, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." Alright? "From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes." Okay? That is who? These elites, these so-called white people. We are praying to the Lord to cast them down, to bring them down. Because once them fall, we could actually live. We could actually live in peace. Alright? We could actually live in peace. We're not living in peace right now. We're living in adversity. We're living in hell. We're living in torments. Alright? The Psalms 120, verse 6. It says, "My soul hath long dwelt with him that hated peace." Psalms 120, verse 6. "My soul had long dwelt with him that hated peace." Alright? Had long dwelt with him who hate peace. Understand? These so-called white people, they're actually adverse to peace. They don't like peace. They want war. They want to fight us. They want to bring me to basically nothing on the earth. They set up all kind of different programs to keep us down, to keep us suffering, to keep us crying, to keep us in pain, in heartache, to spoil we, to have we life in misery. And they live in the best that they could ever live. They live in the life. The Psalm chapter 94 verse 3. It says, "Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, how long shall the wicked triumph? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, how long shall the wicked triumph?" Look up that word triumph. Coming back. Look up the word triumph. Come from the Hebrew word um Ilaz, alright, Ilaz, and it says, it means to exult, rejoice. How long shall the wicked be joyful? Alright? How long shall the wicked be joyful? How long shall the wicked triumph? To exult, to rejoice, to not of it is sometimes used in a bad sense of insolent, proud men, haughty men. Alright? That is where how long shall they be proud against us? How long, Lord? That is what the scripture said. Because we see in the wicked of the earth ruling, we see in the wicked of the earth doing things and exalting themselves more and more and more and more each day, and putting me in a situation where hell is upon us. We, we basically trapped, we enclosed, because the wicked compasseth us about on every side, as the scripture say. So we enclosed. So that's why I was saying earlier, we had to look to the heavens for we deliverance. Because on a carnal level, we can't go nowhere. If we go left, we go right, we go up, we go side, east, west, north, south. The wicked right there, he set up something right there to catch you, that he traps. Alright? So Jake, when you read Romans chapter 11, chapter 7, listen, Romans chapter 11 verse 7, it says, what then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, because all Israel looking for the truth. Alright? That is all Israelites look for. They look for the truth. They want to, that is what they seek. Israel seek the ways of the Lord, but they ain't going to obtain it. Majority, the two-thirds, because why? The devil put a trap in every way. He come pass you about. He set up a church fair. Alright? If you want to get into sciences, he set up science in a form where science ultimately leads to the non-belief in the Most High, to atheism. That is where the science leading to. When actually science means knowledge. Alright? But he flip it and make it look like science just try to bring out disbelief in the Most High. Science means knowledge. You understand? Most High distributes science when he create man and everything what he create on earth. The amount of knowledge and wisdom he have. We read about Daniel and them in the book of Daniel. Say they were skillful in science. But the devil put it in a way where you had to look at it as atheism. That you not that next one. You say you want to see God, you're going to church. He put that, he flipped that and put that where you're actually going and worship the devil. You understand? You say you want to be more conscious, alright? He flipped that and he bring Rastafarianism. You say you want to dress up something more like the Middle Eastern and go Muslim. Alright? You want to be a Israelite. Guess what? It's IUIC. Alright? It's all these fake Israelite groups. The wicked, the devil come pass we about and all these things. The circle we. So anywhere we go, anywhere we try to find the truth. Alright? If it's not part of the elect, you're going to be caught in his traps. But then, yeah, what he's saying, Romans 7 verse 11, says, what then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. The election go and obtain it. The election going and see that the wicked going and fall at some point in time. You understand? That the wicked ain't going to rule forever. That the wicked going to be cast down because they are on high right now. Who more proud than the so-called white man? He have nothing to, absolutely nothing to study when the day come. These devils don't have nothing to study. They could hop on a plane, take the family, go on a vacation, go in Sandals Hotel, rock back, chill out, drink, sip champagne, while the children playing in the pool. When we had a study, where the hell we going and eat we next meal? When we had a study, hey, how I surviving, boy? How this bill paying, boy? How I go and eat, how I feed my family, boy? That is Jake main concern and when days reach. How we going and face the next day, boy? The so-called white man don't have them things to study. You know the next day when it come, yeah, my family eating, everybody living good. It are 3 cars in my parking lot and a big house, well furnished with air conditioned units. We living nice. We just hop in wherever car we want. We go, we take a little vacation, go on tour, go on this tour, go on that tour. That is how they living. You on a cruise ship, they living good. You understand? And then on top of the living good, the park snare in every avenue. So now we had to look to the heavens. Look to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in faith, in the truth. That is the only way out of here. Because if you're thinking carnally, you ain't gonna come out of here. You saw part trap in every avenue. So now we actually looking to the most high, heaven. We looking for a so-called black man to come out of them skies and deliver we. Which is true, the Bible say that going to happen. You understand? So it works out where prophecy have to be fulfilled at the end of the day. This is back in Psalms 94, verse 3. It says, Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? So that is what we asking, Lord, how long you're going to win? How long you're going and be over us? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, please, Baba Kwasha, we ask to bring down the wicked, and we seeing the fallen. We are seeing that the so-called white man falling right now. Verse 4. It says, how long shall they utter and speak hard things? And all the workers of iniquity boast themselves, and the workers of iniquity ultimately are you so-called white people. Alright? And you have rulership on the earth right now. Alright? And you're working sin and iniquity through your rulership. You didn't work righteousness. And you're doing it for a very long period of time, come up to from the time of the voyage of Christopher Columbus. Alright? 1492, 1592, 1692, like 300 years, 1492, 1590. Let me say roughly around 600, 500 and some years. I ain't going to go through all the math. You're working that wickedness. But now is the time for you to be brought down, alright, and go into slavery. This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust. Shalom ak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Yakal Yashara. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Yeah, now is your time to come down. Alright? That's why the name of the lesson is cast them down. Cast them down because they're on top. And how we suffering. The people of the Lord suffering. And if you don't understand that, then something wrong with you. We are suffering. We not living. From birth to now, as my eyes could see, from since I born, since I know myself, I see in my people catching hell. I didn't see my people living the life. The wicked living the life. But now is the time for the wicked to fall. So that's why I say, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. It didn't say Babylon. It's talking about the virgin daughter of Babylon, the virgin. So now let me get the meaning of that word virgin, because the word virgin has two meanings. It have Ayalama and it have Bathwala. Ayalama is a young woman of marriageable age. Like when you're reading Isaiah 14, it's Isaiah 7 verse 14, Isaiah 7 verse 14, which a virgin shall conceive and be with child. That is Ayalama, a young woman of marriageable age, pertaining to Mary, which Mary was a virgin both ways. She was a young woman of marriageable age and she was a virgin, but she was no virgin who miraculously conceived by the Holy Spirit. No, she and Joseph had sex. And then it have Bathwala, which is an actual virgin. So I'm going to look up that word virgin in Isaiah 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin, virgin. Alright? So it comes from the Hebrew word.
Strong's H 1330.
Bathwala. Alright? And it means virgin. Meaning a woman who haven't been touched. Alright? So it referring to the daughter of Babylon as a virgin. And let me see who is the daughter of Babylon. Because you have Babylon, and then you have the daughter of Babylon. Can. Brother Pop, Lamentations chapter 4 verse 22. He said, the punishment of thine iniquities accomplished, O daughter of Zion. You will no more carry thee away into captivity. Alright? Yeah, the Lord ain't going to carry we away into captivity. This is the last captivity. The nation of Israel, this is our last captivity. We ain't going to go no more into slavery. And we last captivity was under the hands of the Edomites. Alright? That is why he going to say, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom, because we last captivity is in the hands of the Edomites. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. It says he will discover thy sins. Alright? And how will the Lord discover the Edomite sins? Right now, we beginning with the apostle. The scripture say, who the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Alright? Psalms 137, we see who is the daughter of Babylon. Psalms 137 verse 7. It says, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it. And when you look up the word raise it, it means basically to do away with it, demolish it, destroy it. Destroy Jerusalem and the children of Jerusalem. Who say that? The Edomites. Even to the foundation thereof. It says, O daughter of Babylon. So the Edomites are the daughter of Babylon. It says, who are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So when we get you Edomites in slavery, we're going to be with a big smile on our face, rewarding you the things where you do we. Remember how you take out pictures with Jake with smiles on your face and they're hanging from a tree? And a whole bunch of you devils was around smiling because you were so happy. What goes around comes around. Alright? So you Edomites are the daughter of Babylon. So when you read Psalms 47 verse 1, it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Now this is going straight into America. Why? Because America haven't been touched by no major war. Nobody never come out in this land of America and wage war against it. This is a virgin, it's pure when it comes to war. Okay? Nobody in touch America. Other than the wars where the so-called white man perpetrated on it like 9/11. Is Esau do that? Nobody didn't do that but the fucking Edomites. They self do that. But I'm talking about our next nation. Come and wage war against them. Nobody didn't do that. Alright? It says, sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. He said, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Because the job of the prophets is to expose you devils in these last days. You understand? That is what the prophets doing. Exposing you. Bringing out all the wickedness that you do. Because you know you like to pass off your ways that you're doing correct on the earth. Like you know you're doing everything right. You don't do no wrong, no sin in you. When you put it on TV is that America is such a good and uplifting and upstanding place where everybody could come and live and pursue the dreams and the careers and whatnot. Yeah, when I was growing up over here in the islands, that is what we thought. We thought that America was the golden city where everybody had to go and just, anybody go there to live good. Nah, but what we exposing America to be is that it spilled the blood of the Most High people, that it had slavery going on there. You understand? That drugs is what fueled the economy of the United States. You understand? That murders and guns, all right, is what helped you people make money over there by your jail system. The jail system, when you watch 13, it was to help you devils in some way. When you watch all these things, we exposing these things. That is what we doing. That is what the jobs of the prophets is. That is why I say, uncover the locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thigh. Can. He's the man of perdition. Uncover the thigh, but pass over the rivers. It says what? Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, and your nakedness will go back to sin. Yea, thy shame shall be seen, alright? Because it's a shame. The things that you did was a shame. That is why sometimes when you're talking to some Edomites, that does be, I'm so sorry for what I do all in slavery. Have mercy, forgive me now. What I did in slavery was bad. It was terrible. It was so bad that what I do all in slavery is a shame now. Because back then it wasn't a shame to you all. You were smiling doing the things that you did. But now you're feeling bad about it. You're feeling bad about your history. That's why you're trying to take slavery out of the history books. You understand? But no, the apostles and the elders and the teachers all the way down exposing you through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for the wickedness that you did on the earth. And now you're feeling shame about it. You shouldn't. You shouldn't feel shame about it. You know what you should do? The scripture says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. That's what you should do. You should be glad. Because these are last hurrah. So enjoy yourself. Don't feel bad about what you do. Because when we get you in the kingdom, you feel you go and feel bad. You feel like Jake in the kingdom go and be down and depressed when we seeing you fucking devils getting effed up. You feel we going to be so dumb. Lord, why we had to be killing them? We do them too much evil in hell no. Hell no. Scripture say, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. But you didn't want people to know the things you do. You didn't want people to know the sufferings of the so-called North American Indians, that are how you kill them and kick them off the land and put them in corners to live in. You didn't want people to know that. Now we're exposing it through the Spirit of the Lord. It says verse 3, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. And that is Yahushai. Yahushai coming back and meet you as a man. Yahushai coming back as an angelic force. Because he came as a man the first time. And where do you kill him? You understand? As a man he come humble as a man. And you put him to death. But now he coming back as an angelic force to render vengeance on you heathen. So that is what we look into. We look into Yahushai to come and cast you down. Because we can't do it on our own. We can't cast down these devils on our own. They too powerful. They way too powerful for we. They're strong. You understand? So we look into the heavens for Yahweh Shai to cast you down. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. You understand? Can. It says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Yeah, that America. America is called what? The peak. Alright? It says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand. So the Most High, that's the only way he was able to bring me down. Can. Brother put 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Yeah, it's a righteous thing with the Lord. It's a righteous thing when the Lord bring you down. Because why? You did us wrong, you troubled us, and you still troubling us. Watch out how we live in. And you just keep raising taxes, food prices, you keep taxing me harder and harder, you keep putting more and more hell on me. And why is you putting more and more hell on me? You living fat, you loyal enough, you spreading out, you know, you have everything going fair. But the days soon come when the Lord is going to bring you down. When the Lord is going to do you the things we did unto us. Back in Isaiah 47 verse 6, it says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. So it's the Most High who give me into your hand. You wasn't so powerful and mighty to bring me down on your own. It's the Lord who take us and say, you niggas get me too mad, or they're fucking pissing me off. And you know what? I go and rise up this wicked set of people and pour their ass in slavery. Let them afflict all you. That is why the scripture say from men. I'm going to read that. Psalms what? Back in Psalm 17. Verse 13. It says, arise, O Yahweh, and disappoint him. Cast him down. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Which is the Lord's sword. It says, from men which are thy hand, O Yahweh. The wicked is the Most High hand. So the Most High wanted to do something. Like if you have the hand of a king, alright? The king basically, like whoever watched the Game of Thrones, it had the hands of the king. The hands of the king is the ones who does all the king's bidding. So from men which are thy hand. So the so-called white man is the Most High hand. The Most High wanted to whip us and punish us. Alright? So he gave us over into the hands of the wicked to whip us and punish us. So you so-called white people, you didn't do it on your own. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 1. It says, hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of Yahweh, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels. Because, being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places. Because with the scripture say, power is given you of the Lord. You receive power from the Lord to do the things you do. And what the Lord say? You didn't judge aright, nor kept the law, alright, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High, but you walked after your own vain opinions. And the scripture say, in Jer- Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Alright? You so-called white people, you walked in the counsel of your own heart, your own judgment. Now after the counsel of the Lord. That is why in Isaiah 11, where it says about Yahweh he shall not judge after his eyes, alright? Not judge after the things we see or we hear, but with righteousness shall he judge. That's not. I'm going to get it. Instead of quoting it, I had the Bible, read it. Isaiah 11 and verse 3, it says, and shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. Alright? And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. Okay? But what that going into the chariots and whatnot, with the breath of his lips, we go and slay the wicked. Because the chariots going and open up and shoot out fire on the wicked. But it's saying he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, because the heart is desperately wicked above all things. Who can know it? Okay? So you had to judge after the laws of the Most High, and that is what you so-called white people, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. Going back in Wisdom of Solomon, it said, because being ministers of his kingdom, Wisdom of Solomon 6:4, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. Okay? You didn't judge aright, neither did you keep the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. You went after your own mind. And what the scripture say, your own mind desperately wicked. That is why we see in the wickedness on the earth today. That is why we praying unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh to cast you down. Because it's a desperately wicked. You telling yourself what you think is right. You think a man lying with a man is right, so you put that in your law. You think being a lesbian is right, so you put that in your law. You think being a transgender is right, so you put that in your law. You think selling drugs is right, so you influence that on the earth. You think being a gangbanger is right, so you put that on the TV for Jake to look at. You think being wicked is right. Being wicked ain't right. The scripture said the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. You understand? So that is why you're supposed to judge according to the laws of the Lord. But you so-called white people, they didn't do that. It says what? But I will hold up on that for now. Because what? What the scripture say? Use the Lord's hand. Use the Lord's hand. And being the Lord's hand, you didn't judge aright. So that is why when you read back in Psalm Isaiah 47 verse 6, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted my inheritance, and given them into thine hand. And here what you didn't do, thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily. You didn't go light. That's why it had old Jakes in slavery, and it had Jakes breaking the back right now in the workforce because they have bills to pay. You understand? And you had Jakes all kind of 75 years. Oh, they picking cotton. You had Jakes all kind of 80 years. Oh, they picking cotton. You had them there. Upon the ancient, you very heavily laid your yoke. Upon the old men of the nation of Israel, you didn't show no mercy upon them. That is why in Wisdom of Solomon, what you see? You see, seem to, I read it now, Salakia. It says, verse 7, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. When you're going to can let's go and get a precept there quick. I have a point I want to make. Deuteronomy chapter 32. Deuteronomy 32, verse 28. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their latter end. What the scripture now say? Neither did you consider the latter end of this, because you're not wise. Alright? You're not wise. Brother Yakal Yashala, First Maccabees 1 and 9. After his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. And that was the Greek Empire, beginning with the son of Philip the Macedonian, Alexander the Great. And when he died, he had 4 generals, his 4 childhood friends, which he gave them to be generals and put prominent positions in his kingdom, which was Lacemeacus, Cassander, Ptolemy, and Seleucus. Alright? And those 4 ruled the known world at that time of the Greek Empire, because Alexander the Great died. And they were Edomites. And what should the scripture say? And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, so did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. Not righteousness, evils, wickedness, because that is all they know to promote. They don't know how to promote good. Which scripture say in Psalms? And now you're seeing a lot of so-called Negroes rising up, condemning you, telling you, hey, you're wicked, but you're doing wickedness. And you want to know why. If it is you was doing righteousness, you feel you would rise up and ask the Most High to bring you down and cast you down. If it is you was doing righteousness on the earth, we wouldn't be begging the Lord to bring you down. But it's because it's wickedness you're doing on the earth. So now we had to beg the Lord and pray to the Lord to cast down this blasted devil. You understand? But if you was doing the correct things and judging after the laws of the Lord, you feel you would have prayed to the Lord. But it's wickedness you're doing. And then when you're seeing we begging the Most High, you have a problem with that too. You devils you're unbelievable. Psalms 144 verse 11, it says, rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children. Strange children, because you Edomites do a lot of strange and weird things. Being serial killers and all of that. It says, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood, meaning you cannot do righteousness. Right hand supposed to represent righteousness. You so-called white people can't do it. Can't do good. You can't do good. You can't do righteousness. All you know to do is evil and wickedness and be a devil. You understand? That is all you know to do. This back in Isaiah 47, verse 7. It says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Scripture say, oh, that they were wise, that they would consider this their latter end. This is your end times now, Esau. Your time is up, your time is up, your time is up. The kingdom of heaven is about to come in. The Most High is about to cast you down, bring you down to hell, and exalt his people. Alright? The Most High, the one who you don't believe in, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the God of Israel. And the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, the so-called Native American Indians. And anybody who of that stock on the father's side, regardless of how you look, because you might look like a so-called white man, you might look like a so-called Chinese man, all right? You might look like a so-called Hamite, African, so to speak. You might look like that, but your stock goes back to Hebrew Israelite, which is Hebrew Israelite are the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You are a Hebrew Israelite, regardless of how you look, once you come from your father's side. But there is no such thing as a black man, all right? There is no such thing as a Hispanic. We are Hebrew Israelites. There is no such thing as a Native American Indian. They are Hebrew Israelites too. Verse 8, it says, therefore hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures. Given to pleasures. That's America. America is the land of pleasure. Sin City, Las Vegas. Alright, pleasures are the flesh. They have a whole city that they call it Sin City. Sin. Sin, brother say Esau was only ruling for a short season. Scripture say what? No, we have a city in America called Sin City, Las Vegas. So Moses said, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, your NBA, your baseball, alright, your movies in Hollywood, your theaters, where you go and you watch, you sit down, you watch your movies, everybody in this joyous and mirth spirit, everybody in a happy spirit in that land. Alright? You're given to pleasures. That dwellest carelessly. Yeah, you dwell carelessly. You spread your military thing in everybody's land. You're open for an attack on anybody. You're dwelling carelessly. You don't dwell strong. You don't fortify yourself because you tell yourself, who could touch the big bad America? That is why it say in Revelation 13, verse 4, it say, and they worship the dragon, which is America. Who's that worshiping the dragon? The populace, the people in the land. Alright? All the things that you did, all the wealth you have, all your strength. They say, nah, nobody could. That is what you're going on and say. And they worship the dragon which gave power unto the beast. And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Because there are people in awe, like, wow, nobody could come up against this, nobody. So we strong. And that is what you think, is that you're that strong, boy. You're thinking you're that strong, so that is why you're dwelling carelessly. You don't have a care in the world. Nobody can fight against me. My army is the strongest. But the same thing that Rome did you doing. The same thing that Rome did you doing. You spread your military thin. You're all over in everybody's land. And your military in your own land, weak. So it says, Isaiah 47 verse 8, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come unto thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Because America is the land of sorcery, all right, and destruction. Come in. Yeah, America is the land of sorcery. That is the land of sorcery. You know, that land is the land of sorcery. It's a bunch of sorcerers living in that land. And enchantment. And what the scripture say, there is no enchantment against Jacob. So the elect can go and fall for the enchantment. You understand? The elect can go and fall for the enchantment. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. You're going to be totally destroyed. All the things you're saying that you ain't going to lose no children, you're going to go on forever and ever and ever. You're going to be totally destroyed in one day. Scripture says in Revelation 18, and I will get that for a time, in 1 hour. Alright? They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, for thy witchcrafts, for your wickedness were portrayed upon the earth. Where you have people in a mindset that, hey, everything's smooth. That is fucking sorcery. Because people actually seeing everything ain't smooth. But because you're telling them through the media and through your sorcery, your witchcraft, your phones, you know, your news, because you're telling them, you're showing them that you have everything under control. They believe that. Your churches were set up, these wicked ass churches, with these false pastors, with these false preachers, and you even have Israelite groups teaching the people that you might it have hope here. Like General Yohana, who say we had to build a kingdom right here in this kingdom. Like Nate Hussein, that we had to build up schools. Alright? We could build schools and we could build up an Israelite community. The true Israelite community is the elect. Other than that, nobody looking to save the whole nation of Israel, because Israel done wickeder than anything you could ever think about. But it's because of your sorceries you had them operating in the state. People seeing that everything is good, but yet still them believe in your system because you bewitch the people. Verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Ooh, none seeth me. You say nobody is seeing me. I could do as much wickedness as I could. My Illuminati, my secret societies, all these meetings I have, America will be destroyed. All these meetings you're having in the dark that nobody can see me. You're moving sly, you're moving slick. You know? For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. But the Most High is, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is, alright? Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. And that is the motto, that is the operation of you elites, primarily. All you so-called white people, but many you elites, the elites of the nation of Edom. That is how they operate. I am. I have $500 trillion in my bank account, and that is our old estimate. Who more rich than me? I is the wealthiest on the earth. My people ruling. Understand? But it go and come to naught. It go and come to naught. You see the people who you have suffering, you see the people who you have catching hell in your kingdom, those are the Most High people. The people who you have eating basically the crumbs off of your table, that is the people who the Most High hollowed for himself. And them people starting back to wake up now. So you're going to have hell on your side. Hell and not righteousness. You're going to be brought down. And it's about high time. You understand? The time is now for you so-called white people to fall. You portrayed your wickedness. You show the world how wicked you could be. You show the world how wicked you could be. Imagine you're poisoning food. You're poisoning food what people have to eat. This is what we are ingesting in our system for we to live. And you're poisoning that. So basically you're poisoning the people. You're poisoning the people. You're poisoning the air which the people have to breathe. You're poisoning the water which the people have to drink. You're poisoning the minds which the people have to use, to work. You're poisoning the minds of the people and all. With your philosophies, where a woman could be equal with a man. That is folly and madness. No woman is not equal to no man. Hence the reason why we have all this chaos in families and in homes across the world. Mainly in Israelite homes. Because you put that in these women's head that, hey, you're equal with your man. You and your man, you and your man is not really, you and your man not really supposed to be the man above you. You actually can't. Devil has to go quickly. You're teaching that you're actually equal with your man. So you know what you're doing to these women? You're making them more proud than anything. They were always proud. Because Eve was proud from the start. Because the scripture says pride is the beginning of sin. So Eve was proud. But you fuel the pride. You tell them you and your man, you could actually be over your man, miss. You telling yourself that your man over you, you could actually be over he. And you could rule over he instead of he ruling over you. Yeah, they don't have no need for these devils on the earth. Huh? Can't. There is no need for these devils on the earth. Can't. Because they did too much wickedness by. The wickedness reached to the heavens. And because it reached to the heavens, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai woke up the prophets. He said, hey, now it's time for my prophets to go and preach and condemn this man. This man doing too much. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10 verse 1, it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And where does get prudent and where does get wisdom? The fear of the Lord. And you so-called white people have no fear of the Lord in you. That is why somehow let us be having sex on the fucking streets. I see a video the other day, somebody taping in the car, a man and a woman. The man pulled on the woman underwear and they're having sex on the streets. Type of verseness. But you know what? Lead them, let them be free. If you had any kind of prudence and wisdom in you, you would know that ain't supposed to be. And you so-called white people, you're ruling the earth. The earth is given into your hands. And the people of the earth also was given into your hands. But did you teach them the right ways? No, you didn't. You taught them how you think. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And that is why we see in the world as it is today. Because the man of the city is a fucking devil. So we seen a bunch of demons. We seen wicked ass Jakes, Israelites. We seen these Edomites wicked, the Chinese, all of them following this fucking devil. And all of them doing the things that he doing. Wickedness. I read over verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Such are all they that dwell therein. The populace going and operate the same way the ruler is. So we see in faggots. So therefore the rulers of this kingdom have to be fucking flaming homosexuals. We see in lesbians. We see in adulterers. Alright? We see in adulterers. We see in adulterers. That adultery shit is madness. Esau stay on adultery. Esau that stay on adultery. Man, I F your bitch. You know, on all he rap songs. Because that is what he like. He's a fucking adulterer. We see in profanity. And the word profane mean outside the temple. And we see in all the people in the land operating outside the temple of the Lord. Because that is how the ruler is. Verse 3, it says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, because Salakia, hold on. It says an unwise king, not a wise king, a wise king. King David was a wise king. King Solomon was a wise king. When them was in rulership, they weren't destroying Israel. Israel was flourishing. You understand? But because they knew that I is the king of these people following after me. These people, whatever decree, whatever law I pass, whatever decree I make, they are going to follow. This is my people. I am in charge of these people. King Solomon and King David and them guys. So they had Israel at that time in perfect harmony. Especially in the time of King Solomon ruled. Israel was flowing, was flourishing, because they were wise kings. They weren't out to destroy their own people. They weren't out to destroy the people under them who don't know to have power over, who don't know it's their responsibility to watch over them and make sure they're in a good state. They weren't doing that. But you so-called white people, you is the kings of the earth right now, because you are the power of the earth, and you blatantly destroying your people. Because it didn't come in the laws of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. It came after your own heart, after your own vain opinion, which your opinion doesn't fucking count for nothing. My opinion doesn't count for nothing. In the eyesight of the Lord, the scripture says the Lord is not respecter of persons. He don't respect. His opinion counts for what it counts for. Because you have to go according to what he say, not according to what you think. Your mind going to lead you down the wrong path. If you're staying on what your mind telling you, it's according to what Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai say. And Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, his word covers everything that goes on a day-to-day basis in the world. His word covers it. It don't have nothing outside of the Lord's word. You don't have nothing that you ain't going to find in the scriptures. If you want to judge the earth correctly, you go into the scriptures. The scriptures going and show you how to live on the earth. But you so-called white people, because you're fucking vain and you don't like to follow instruction, you did what you want to do. So now what you condition the predicament of the earth and the people of the earth, mainly the Israelites. Because them is who we concerned about. Look at the Israelites, how they living. And you feel the most sign going to do nothing for that. Verse 3, it says, an unwise king destroyed his people. An unwise king destroyed his people. You are so unwise that you're destroying the people, you're poisoning them, you're giving them breeding chemtrails, you're feeding them poison, you're letting them drink poison, you're teaching them vanity, you're teaching them to trust in a car and in a house and in the woman, you're teaching them to bow down to the woman, you're teaching the woman that they could rule over the man, you're teaching them that God love everybody, you're teaching them that they could eat pork, shrimp, that they could eat fish without scales, that they could eat lobsters and crabs, that they could be faggots if they choose to. That is what you're teaching them. You're destroying the people. You're not freaking teaching them the right ways. You waste the life. This is why the prophets had to come back now and teach and bring back equity on the earth, righteousness through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. When we read the scripture, Yakal Yasha'ala, Shalom Ak, say Psalms 58 verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb, from in the belly. That is why Jacob was beating your ass in the belly, because Jacob was a righteous man and he was the wicked. You understand? He's a stranger to righteousness from in the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, not speaking truth. It's lies. That is where they delight in. You delight in lies. I tell you that in Psalm 62. You delight in lies. It says what? But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. The Most High gave you the earth, because it's in His power to do such things. Alright? And in due time, He will set over it one that is profitable. So if the Lord had to come and set over the earth somebody that is profitable, it had to mean that the current rulers are not profitable. That the current people who rule in the earth, they are not profitable to rule the earth. So that is why the Lord had to come now and set up somebody that is profitable. The ones that are profitable are the elect, beginning with them, of the nation of Israel. Because all they delight to see is the laws of the Lord exacted on the earth. That is all they want to see. They don't want to see the things that Esau put in the way. Because if they wanted to see that, they would have never turned back to the Lord. They would have stick in Esau's kingdom and do what Esau said to them. But the elect now, they have the rulership mentality to say, hey, nah, we have to rule this earth in righteousness. You understand? Those are the ones that are profitable to rule the earth. It says, I will jump down to verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, because of unrighteous dealings, not righteous dealings, unrighteous dealings, injuries. What is one of the injury you injure the nation of Israel with? Slavery. And then from slavery, they just release we like wild dogs and say find some way to live. You didn't train we. You didn't edify we. You beat we nationality out of we. You beat we equity out of we. You beat we laws out of we. You beat we understanding out of we. You beat we name out of we. You beat we wisdom out of we. In slavery. You understand? And bring we down to the level of a fucking beast who don't know nothing. All we know is what master tell we. Don't want we to read, you don't want we to write. Don't want we to read the Bible. And then from that, you just release we like wild dogs. Alright, well, go and find something to do now. You understand? So then where were we to do? You didn't teach me nothing. So now we had to fend for ourselves. And that was an injury. So because of unrighteous dealing, and that was an unrighteous dealing as well. Injuries and riches got by deceit. So you get your riches by deceit now. the FRNs, where you have the Federal Reserve notes. That is deception, and it hold up all the golds for itself, all the gold and silver for itself. It says the kingdom is translated from one people to another, and the one people who is going to be translated to, who is going to be taken from, is the Edomites, and the other people who is going to be given to are the nation of Israel. Alright? And I will close on this scripture here. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first be, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Alright? So that is when the Lord go and cast you down. When you start to see and set out Jacob's sons waking up, talking about pulling you down out of power. So now is your time to fall. The Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai is about to cast you down, you so-called white people. Beginning with the elites of you so-called white people. Okay? Your time is up. You ruled, you had your run, which was a very short run, but you had your run, and now your time is up. The Lord is about to come back and cast your ass down. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom to the elect. All praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, the Akim, who pushing this word. Keep pushing this word. Keep teaching this word, because this is all we have. You know, all praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. All praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Shalom Akia. And to the brother Yakali Ashala, to Wada Ak for tuning in. Shalom.